Okay. Okay. We are live again. It's nice to be live. It's been about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks since we've been live. So, welcome, guys. It's nice to have you here. We're going to go over all the Lark 3.0 changes. First things first, I need to send out an announcement in our free school community and in our Discord. Make sure that everyone is there. So, let me just have a moment and I will share this now. Turn me. Okay, so that is going out. And then what I want to do is post it in our school community. So give me just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, that's not going to work. So we will do that after. Okay, so welcome to the live stream. It's good to have you guys here. Icon8164, Todd S, Mathieu. Welcome, guys. Nice to have you here. So, yeah, so the update went out this morning. Pretty exciting stuff. Let me pull up my screen here for all the changes and we'll go over each and every one and you guys can drop your question. So Major Lark 3.0 upgrade. Okay. So we listened to all of your feedback. We launched it on, there was a 2 week delay. It was supposed to go on November 3rd. I think it went out on November 17th or so, the full launch. So we've had it out for, what's the date now? We've had it out for about a month. Really great feedback, great response overall, but we did have a common complaint, a common request across the board, and every single one of those recommendations, complaints, I mean, I received insults saying, this is ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, the feedback was amazing, but of course some people always get hurt for some sort of reason. So the base monthly reward, we have decreased the number of profitable days that you need. So before you needed 5 days, and we had some swing traders saying, I have to kind of force things to hit that 5. So we have lowered that from 5 to 3. So in order to get your base monthly reward, which is the monthly payout, even if you're in drawdown, the only thing you need is 3 profitable days of 0.5%. This is absolutely achievable, absolutely possible. For people like, it's not going to get easier than that. Okay. I think as a trader myself, that is super manageable. I could understand 5 days. I mean, there's only 20 trading days a month. So 5, I could see it getting, difficult, of course, but 3 is absolutely manageable. So to get that monthly base reward, even in drawdown up to $1,000 a month, it has been lowered from 5 days to 3 days. Okay. But I think personally, the biggest update that we made was that the payout, the monthly base reward, is no longer available for only 3 months. So before it was 3 months, and then you could continue earning your 80% payouts on top of that. We have removed that. It is now available indefinitely. So if you qualify for 6 months in a row, you'll get that base pay. If you qualify for 12 months in a row, you'll get that base pay. So for me, I think personally, that is the biggest change that we implemented. Thirdly, I have to admit, I was absolutely shocked with some of the comments that we got about our Track Alpha AI trading journal. So it is this guy right here. Let me pull it up for you. So this is our own in-house AI trading journal. We built it ourselves. It's a really great tool. And so we thought that if a trader is going to receive a monthly payout, even if they're in drawdown, well, they should journal their trade so that they know what went wrong. They can improve from there. And we built this tool. So that was one of the requirements. The number of comments I got saying this prop firm is just trying to steal our data, that it was crazy how it made no sense, the comments that we got regarding this. So before it was a requirement, it is no longer a requirement. If you want to use it, I would encourage you to use it. It is at your disposal for everyone who purchases an account, but it's not a requirement. Because I was honestly just blown away with people thinking like, I mean, dude, you're trading on a platform. We already have your trading data, right? So it was just absolutely wild. So this is no longer a requirement. So to recap, base monthly reward, you needed 5 days before. It's now down to 3. The 3-month limit has been removed. It's now available indefinitely. And the journaling has been removed as well. And fourthly, this one was not necessarily specific to Lark 3.0. This is just one of our risk thresholds that we have had. And a lot of traders have said, well, it's not really fair to have a recommended margin utilization of 25% when the leverage on crypto is lower or the leverage on indices is lower, which is absolutely fair. So we've increased it. So before, if you went above 25% margin utilization, there's a chance, depending on what your loss per trade was, that our system would flag your account. That doesn't mean it was breached or anything, but we would do a manual review. Well, those thresholds have been increased a lot. So before on Forex, it was 25%. It's now 50%. Metals, it was 25, now it's 50. Indices is up to 75%, oil is 75%, and crypto is up 75% from 25%. So basically what this means, because in our Discord we got all sorts of questions, the leverage itself hasn't increased. The leverage is still the same across all the assets, but the amount of leverage that we allow you to use without raising a red flag has increased. So basically what this means is you can take a larger position size without raising any sort of red flags. So those are the four major updates that we have implemented. Let me know in the chat which one you guys think is the biggest one. For me, I think it's no more 3-month time limit. I think that one is huge. But I would be curious to see what you guys think. Let me take a look at the chat. When will there be MT5 support? It's not in the works. Personally, I prefer CTrader. I think CTrader is great. And if you're in the States and can't use CTrader, the TradingView integration with DXTrade is awesome. So no plans for MT5. The stock threshold has increased as well. Flowmote asks, we got this question in our Discord. It has increased. I need to get the exact number. I know we didn't mention it in the list. That's my fault. But it has increased as well. So yes, it has increased, which is good. Absolutely love the new announcement. Will the term still apply, though, if you buy the account before December 31st, but pass the challenge afterwards? Yes, of course. If you purchase between now and the end of the year, these rules apply to your account. Doesn't matter if you buy it now but pass in 3 months, it still applies. So great question by Trade Blitz Official. No 3-month limit sounds extremely appealing, but is it sustainable in the long term? Absolutely. I would never, ever, ever do anything that would not be sustainable long term. So for context, we've been in business for over 3 years. The reason we didn't roll this out at the beginning is we wanted to see the data on what was happening behind the scenes after we launched this. And it's been a month. So absolutely. And I think this program is probably the program in the industry that best aligns incentives, because in order to hit the base monthly reward, you can't gamble, right? You have to be risk managed to get the buy one get two, which we haven't even talked about. We haven't made an update to that, but it's actually a buy one get unlimited tries if you meet the criteria. It aligns incentives, right? If you want to risk more than 1% per trade, you're not going to qualify for that buy one get two because you're risking too much. So absolutely, it is sustainable. I would never do anything that would not be sustainable. Let's go up. Okay, so those were the questions here. So let me know what question do you guys have? Which update you like the most? I'm going to pull up our website so you can see how it works in reality. So we have this guy here. If my screen goes black, just give it a moment. The Wi-Fi is a little bit slow. So you can see here, the monthly reward on the 100K account is $500, and you can be down as much as negative 3.5%, and you can receive this monthly reward. So remember, before this was only available for 3 months in a row. Now it's available indefinitely. So technically, if you have 3 profitable days of 0.5% every month, but you still end the month down negative 3.5%, every month you can receive $500, $500. On the 200K account, it's $1,000. On the 50K account, it's $250, and then it goes down from there. So remember, you can be down as much as negative 3.5% and earn this monthly reward. We're the only prop firm to do this, and it just got that much easier. Instead of 5 days, it's now only 3 days. So I'm pretty excited about that. Let me go into the Discord to see what kind of questions we were receiving there. Higher stock margin needs to be included. That's like bullying stock traders like me. So remember, the higher stock margin is included. I just have to confirm what that number is. Mixed portfolio. So a lot of traders had questions about the margin utilization. It's really not that complicated. All you need to do is you need to understand, okay, if you're trading Forex, right, you can't use more than 50% of your margin utilization. So if the leverage is, I don't know, 30, I think the leverage is 30 to 1. Yeah, I think the leverage is 30 to 1. Euro USD, one lot. So the deposit amount to be open is $3,900. Okay. So if you're on a 100K account, you could open way more than that, right? If the recommended threshold is 50%, that means you could go up to a 50K deposit amount. So you could open, technically, what's that going to be? 15 lots or so? Less than 15, maybe 12, yeah, about 12, 13 lots on Euro USD would be the recommended threshold before it could start to raise some red flags. So it's really, really simple. It's not more complicated than that. Don't overthink it. Let's see what else there is. Um, yeah, I think that was all of the questions. Still better than almost all firms. I appreciate that. Has the giveaway from X been done yet? I'm not sure if the winners were announced. Maybe ask in our Discord if that is done. We also have huge giveaways coming very soon for Christmas. So as of the 26th, we're going to be doing a daily giveaway on both our Twitter and our Instagram account. So very excited for that. So make sure you are following both of those. For gold, it's 50% margin, right? Let me see. What did we say? For metals, yes, it's 50% for metals. Yeah, 50% for metals. So that is the major update that we have going on. So somebody said, which of these Lark 3.0 changes are time limited? All of them except the margin thresholds. So yeah, so it's a Black Friday, not Black Friday. I always mix them up. It's a Boxing Day promo. Boxing Day promo. So that is what's going on there. Let's see if we have any other questions. Checking out the Twitter. Can we get the PDF in? Can we get that PDF in Discord, please? Which PDF? Wakil says, can we get that PDF in Discord, please? I'm not sure which PDF you're referring to. I do have another announcement. That I want to share with you guys, which I think is very exciting. So if you want to hear another announcement, why don't you drop a heart or a thumbs up in the chat right now? Because I do have another announcement that is completely free. You won't have to spend any money on this, and it will make you a better trader. So let me see a couple of hearts there in the chat. Okay, I see them coming in. Okay, perfect. I appreciate it. So big announcement. Let me actually show you this here. I can't just give away the announcement right away. Do you guys know Pip Munch? Let me know in the chat. Very important. Do you know Pip Munch? Let me know. Drop it in the chat. Do you know Pip Munch? Carl says yes. Who else knows? Who reads it every? Oh, Big Papa Smurf doesn't. Oh, no good. I get my trading news in that. Carl, really appreciate it. Pip Munch, completely free daily newsletter for traders, completely free. We've got, I think, 24,000 subscribers on it right now. Okay, so Pip Munch, I write it. Fun fact, I write it every single morning. It's news for traders because you can't be a great trader without knowing the news. So Pip Munch, first of all, if you're not subscribed, let's fix that right now. Boom. In the chat right now, make sure you are subscribed. It is free. Absolutely free. Now, with Pip Munch, we have a major update. And again, it's completely free and it's going to make you a way better trader. I have spent so much money on Forex courses, trading courses, over $10,000. I have spent so many years losing money. Painful. Absolutely painful. It is a literal miracle that the amount of money that I have lost, that I ended up still finding a wife that was willing to marry me, because I have lost so much money from trading for so many years. It was brutal. And to be honest, if you've been following the channel long enough, I hate Lambo gurus. Like these guys that just flash, like they're fake. They're all fake, but traders fall for it time and time again. And I find it so frustrating because I fell for it too. Super, super frustrating. Again, maybe it's not nice to say, but my general rule of thumb is if you're driving around in a Lamborghini and you have tattoos like up to your ears, probably not the guy you want to learn trading from. Just my perspective. So yes, Carl. I am married. I'm sorry if you know, if you were, interested, I'm sorry. That ship has sailed. I am married. So, because of this frustration, because of losing so much money, taking so many courses, I wanted to build something that was way better than all the courses and for free. So, early this year, I recorded, I don't know the exact number, but it's I think over 20 hours of video content where I shared everything that I have done and learned and implemented to pass 700K prop firm challenges. So before I started Lark Funding, I was funded with FTMO. I lived full time off prop firms for 2 years. So in this course, I teach everything that I did to pass these challenges, to get these payouts, everything for completely free. How does that sound? Would you like something like that? Is that something that you would be interested in? Because I filmed all this content early 2025 this year. And to be honest, I didn't really know exactly what to do with it. Should it be for Lark? Should it be for Pip Munch? Should it be in some sort? Should it be on YouTube? I didn't really know. So we have finalized exactly what this is going to be, where it is. For a while, the first week, it's a 5-week course. The first week was available for free for the Pit Munch community, but then only Lark traders got the rest. So the big announcement is this course is now available all 5 weeks for completely free as of right now. So I'm going to show you the exact course. I will share the link with you. And again, it is completely free because I mean, who doesn't like free? Free is good. So this guy right here, it is in our Pip Munch school community. Again, free. I'm not trying to sell you anything here. When you come into the classroom section, you have the prop firm masterclass. Learn how to pass your first prop firm challenge in 90 days. And you can see here the role of fundamentals in prop trading. 29 minutes. It's actually 35 minutes. The three most important economic indicators. 24 minutes. Currency deep dive and mastery, 29 minutes, right? This is week 2. Week 1, why 90% of traders fail and how to be different, 24 minutes, right? How to master our trading platforms, 32 minutes, okay? Just an insane amount of videos. And don't worry, the screen will come back up if you can't see anything. Just an insane amount of videos. I mean, technical analysis, I break it down into 2 weeks. So my full system here, how to master sniper entries, 19 minutes. Fibonacci, my personal favorite, 21 minutes. So this is all available for completely free. Obviously, our idea is that, you're going to take this, hopefully it develops some goodwill. Hopefully you trust us afterwards. And then when you're ready to take a prop firm challenge, hopefully you check out Lark Funding. That's the only thing. No, you don't have to, right? That's just the idea behind it, to give as much free value as possible. So I'm going to drop in the chat right now the link to join, because why would you not want free? So that is the link right there. Drop a thumbs up, a heart if you like free, if you think that's going to completely transform your trading, because I think it will. I think it will. I see a couple of hearts coming in, so that is good. Let me see in the Discord if there's any other questions. There are not any other questions that I can see right now. Just a lot of really good feedback. A lot of thumbs up from Carl there. Carl's feeling optimistic here. You can see here a nice couple of reactions here. So that is all good. Let's see what's going on Twitter. Big improvement. So I think that is pretty good stuff. Let me. Okay. So, what is the main goal of Lark funding? Other prop firms seem to want people to fail. So it's Lark funding, not LARP. Lark funding. Big Papa Smurf. To copy, or how does the business work wise? I mean, we If it's 20 hours, then it should be super useful. Yeah. So we have built a sustainable prop from the beginning, right? So the reason that over 100 prop firms went out of business in 2024, they weren't sustainable, right? So yes, does a prop firm make money when a trader signs up for an evaluation when they pay the evaluation fee? Of course. Do prop firms, every prop firm that says they A book 100% of traders has gone out of business, literally every single one. So the sustainable firms, it's all about finding that balance between it's really a balance between you need to make your challenge competitive in the market, but it can't be too competitive because if it's too competitive, it means the rules are too easy, the prices are too low, and that's not sustainable. If it's too difficult, it's very sustainable, but it's not interesting in the marketplace. So it's all about finding that balance. And in 2025, everybody just copied everybody. That's the trend right now. And so that's why we're bringing something completely different because there's been essentially no innovation in the prop firm industry in 2025 except for implementing ridiculous dumb rules like consistency rules, news restrictions. Instant funding had its moment and is having its moment. But earlier on in the year, it was gaining a lot of popularity. But the pricing was just stupid with so many firms of, yeah, you can have a 100K instant account for $495. You go into the terms and conditions. Oh my gosh, the rules, dude, nobody is ever going to receive a payout. So my whole philosophy is you have to give traders an actual fighting chance. And if that means having higher prices to be sustainable, to offer a better service, then it's worth it. We're not marketing to every single trader in the world. With Lark 3.0, I said before we launched many times, it's not for everybody. The prices are high, but it's completely different. So if you're going to compare us to like a two-step model, you're going to be like, whoa, yeah, it is expensive. But when you actually look, you're going to get paid every month, even if you're in drawdown. It's a buy one, get two tries. You get TradingView subscription with it. And also, it has the most drawdown in the industry, 7%. Why are you going to take a two-step challenge now if the max drawdown is 7% on a one-step? Right? It doesn't make sense to me because listen, if you're gonna lose 7%, the odds of you coming all the way back up, is pretty slim. Right. So 7%, 10%, it's really not that big of a difference. So I think the days of the two-step with this program are kind of over. In my eyes, the new standard is this. So that's just a long way of answering your question that it's all about finding a balance. And I think being in business for over 3 years, we've done a good job of finding that balance. Consistency rule is the absolute worst. Absolute worst. Please drop the Discord link in the chat. Yes, let me get it for you. Yeah, consistency rules, news restrictions, just so much nonsense, man. It's just the worst, the absolute worst. Let's drop that guy here. Will the Black Friday promo return? No, it will not return. If it does, it will be on June 1st, which is our company's anniversary. So you'll be waiting for like 7 months. So no, it's not coming back. Looking forward to my first account with you guys. At the moment, 600K in challenges with 6 different firms. My goodness, Big Papa Smurf. Yeah, indeed, Big Papa Smurf. My goodness, 6 challenges with 6 different firms. You like to spread yourself out there. That's crazy. Yeah, good for you. I appreciate your support very much. Yeah, that's wild. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. We've gone over the update. Amazing announcement. I'm in the Discord. Glad you. So, if you guys don't have questions, I mean, you know, I've got work to do. We're not stopping here. We have a prop firm to build and get out into the world. So the one-step account max drawdown 7%, right? Yes, it is 7%. Where are you seeing 6%? Because that is not correct. It is 7%. There's no update PDF in there's no update PDF. I don't know, Wakil. I don't know why you keep asking for a PDF. There's no PDF. There's no PDF. Consistency rule needs to be banned. I agree. I have a 50K account. I'm in drawdown due to a losing streak. Uh, yeah. I mean, guys, why are you joining any prop firm with consistency rules? It's the worst. Why would you do such a thing to yourself? Why would you love yourself? It's the holiday season. Why do you hate yourself? Why would you do such a thing? Why would you try and save a couple of dollars in exchange for pain, misery, and suffering? I don't know. I don't know why you would do such a thing. Will two-step ever return? Buddy, I just went on a whole speech. I just went on a whole speech about the one step being the new standard. I just went on a whole speech about why would you take a two-step challenge when the one step now has 7% max drawdown? Buddy, why would you ask that? I just had a whole speech. This offer will last until the end of the year, I hope. Yes, it is valid until December 31st. So between now and December 31st is how long it will last for. Okay. I don't see any more questions coming in. I appreciate you guys being here. I'll give it 30 more seconds if you have any more questions. Remember the school community, completely free. I spent a ton of time on those videos, so make sure you join that. Completely free, and I'm very confident it will make you a better trader. 13 seconds to ask another question. 10, 9, 8. Well, I really appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate all of the questions. Yes, if you have the weekend holding add-on, you can trade crypto in the weekend. Yes. Does the $200,000 maximum allocation only refer to the funded account? Correct. You can have max 200K funded at once. Correct for both. Yes, for trading crypto on the weekend, and yes for the funded accounts. Well, guys, this has been an absolute pleasure. I'll probably do another live stream this week. Really excited for this update. Clearly, you guys are excited about it as well. So remember, it's available till December 31st. I'll drop the link in the chat. Remember I appreciate you liking the hoodie. Thank you. Thank you very much. On December 26th, we are doing daily giveaways on Twitter and Instagram. So make sure you are following both of those. There's no scaling program right now, but the profit target is 10%. 10% with a 7% max drawdown. The merch is not for sale. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Excellent. Appreciate you guys being here. Have a great day. All the best. Peace.